I'm here. It's been a couple of days, but I'm back. I'm black. I'm beautiful. Eating a banana. Not suggestively. It's JLJ this morning. Live and in living color. I'm here. Here for your viewing pleasure. I'm a little tired. I've been out socializing, which I don't even want to do, but I'm trying, kids. I couple things to talk to you. A couple things to talk about. Trying this banana. I have my gay solving mug. It's the wrong way. There it is. My coffee's only halfway decent today. This banana's good though. It's not even fully ripe. There it is. Beautiful Ashes DJ Glow. How are we doing this morning? Maxine Thompson, good morning. Oopsie. You don't see all that. Okay. Banana done. Shit, I'm dumb. With the dropsies. Over here. When I go there. I'll get later. Good morning, Roy Coyle. Daisy Flower. Doo. Super chats are enabled. I can't even spell it correctly. I have some friends who I was watching their page and they're like, yeah, if you give me $100, we'll do shots. I was like, and someone gave him $100. I was like, oh dang. I was like, okay. I'm like, doing that stuff like that. I know, Lori Coyle, how are you? How have you been? How have you been? I am waking up. Wild hair day today. We're gonna let it go wild today. It's a little chilly here in Los Angeles, which I'm like June gloom was continuing. I'm not a big fan of that. Getting this coffee. I have my Mott's applesauce. Working on a lot of projects. I went and saw a studio yesterday. About that with my chocolate twin Tony Moore. We had lunch. I would get out the house last couple. I hung out with Flobo. I hung out with Tony. I'm like, I don't leave the house that often. This is getting too much. Oh, Lori, we go way back, Lori. You're one of my OGs. OGEGGGGs. Oh, my interview with Connor Floyd is out. If you have not seen it or heard it, it's really good. And he's dreamy. He is dreamy. You got some exotic applesauce. Banana, either pineapple, coconut. That sounds nasty. Okay, good luck. I tried eating the mango peach applesauce. I love mangoes and peaches. It was disgusting. I couldn't do it. So, Paul, you don't have to smoke. I was going to ask you, you don't have to smoke. My folks on the East Coast, I feel bad for you guys. The Northeast with the smoke. I'm seeing pictures. It's crazy back there. I'm all okay. So you're in the pool. Okay, pool time, walking around. I know. I mean, I just know it's been really bad. It's been a chip over there. So I'm like, yikes. But go to that applesauce though. I have found cinnamon or regular. That's all I can do. I thought I could do these other fancier ones. Nah. They don't work for me. I tried, so hopefully you'll have a better experience than I did. So you got the smoke too, Matt. So Matt has to smoke also. Yeah, my cousins were showing all the stuff to me. This. I don't like this. I need a spoon for my shit. Oh, I have right here. There you go. Long Island, yes, I heard. Okay, yes, I'm sure over there. Yes, I'm sure. It's all fruit, sir. No, it's not. It's like for some reason. I mean, yes, it's all fruits. I mean, I'm gonna argue that it's all fruits, but I don't know for some reason the combination. I gotta sneeze, you guys. Excuse me, perdoname. Um, it was not good. I'm telling you, I thought I love peaches, I love mango, I love applesauce. I thought I'd like them together, and I couldn't. I threw them out. I actually threw it out. I couldn't even finish one cup. So I don't know if I don't. Oh, I got to sneeze again. I was sneezing like 3 years. I'm sneezing all of a sudden. I mean, Cobb. Yeah, we have the wildfires every year here in California. California. I was like, I sneezes. And I live so far away from them. I'm not usually affected, like in my neighborhood. But last year, it happens like every once 5 years, we've gotten some of the ash. Like they will. Thank you, Matt. It'll come down to us. But like last year, I had to close the windows and everything, stay in the house and all that stuff. We have an air purifier here, so thank God and stuff like that. But it was very interesting. I had never been for. Hair is being free today. Hi, Leopardess. So yes, me and Connor Floyd, who plays Chance on YNR, great interview. I become friends with his mom. It's so funny. Hi, Leopardess. It was his mom, and we had it's just, oh my God. Connor is dreamy, he is wonderful, he is nice, he likes to talk, which is perfect. I had a half hour with him. I could have went longer. I mean, I couldn't go longer. We only had a half hour, but I mean, we could have talked forever. Great, nice guy. Really dedicated to his craft, and he's dreamy. Right? He had Lori, every comment I'm seeing in the comments is like, he's so handsome. But he is. He is. He's very handsome. Great voice, everything. But it's a great interview. Check it out. Why Don't Me Spotlight, just me and him. There's Jose. I'm working on Taraya and Allison Lanier. So those are the next ones we're working on. We're working on dates and stuff. So I'm working on all kinds of stuff for you guys. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. But Connor is out today, audio and video. So if you don't want to watch, you can listen. But who does not want to watch? We want to watch. So yes, and this weekend in 3 days, we'll be back. We'll be back. Why Don't Me Spotlight. Me, Amanda Russ, and Tammy will be here at 11 a.m. And then me and Frank, my work husband, will be here on Sunday at 1. Doing all that. Doing our shows. And this weekend I got to mention, of course, sign up. I have my events. So my soap event, my soap chat, which we always do every month, except for 1 month we didn't do it, is this Saturday, and people are signing up. So sign up now. Sign up today. Yeah, I have all kinds of tea to spill apparently up there. All kinds of private tea to spill that day. And so join us. $10. We have a great time at noon. We have a great time. And tomorrow, if you want some mental health chat, we're doing that at 5 p.m. So you can sign up for both. But again, like I always say, I will be checking up to a half hour before each show starts. You can sign up at the last minute. I know for some people, it's a matter of timing and schedules and finding out what your schedule is the weekend or whatever. So it's up to you guys. I've learned to just keep checking the registrations. I don't turn anybody away. Clearly, I'm not gonna do that. So if you can come, but hopefully you can come. Especially to the soap one. Our soap chats are always so much fun. We get a lot of stuff out of them. We talk about all 4 soaps because I don't do Bold or GH that much. I mean, Bold or Days, so we get a lot of that talk out too. We talk all. I got lots to say about Bold. So check it out there. Good morning, Crystal. I just sent you an email back. I got your story. Can't wait to read it. But yes, so I got that, Crystal. But sign up. You can sign up with me now. I got all the Zoom events are up here underneath the video here. Take 4 types of payments. I can do it now for you want now, but get your spots. We have a lot of fun. I know the weekend's that fast. I'm like, it's already Thursday. It's already Thursday. Thank you, DJ Glow. I love interviewing. I love bringing people to you guys. I work very hard, you guys. I have no life. I just take care of my mom, take care of everybody else, and work. That's all I do. I have no personal life whatsoever. So just know that I'm working hard for you guys to get you guys the people you want to hear from and content and all kinds of fun stuff. So, and I may work on something with my chocolate twin and working on something with somebody else. I got all kinds of stuff going on, books and music and series and podcasts. I got all kinds of new stuff coming up. So stay tuned for that. I have a new short story coming out this Saturday, the Real Short Story podcast. If you listen to that, it's a fun little story that I wrote. So I'm out there. I just, all I do is work, kids. That's all I do is work for you guys. I did go to a revolving sushi place with Flobo, and that was a lot of fun. Thank you, Lori. Thank you. I appreciate that. Exactly, DJ. You know, but DJ, I like some of your food you make. DJ Glow be posting some food that she makes on the Instagram page. I'm like, looks good. Yes, but I work. That's what I do. It's your birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday, Leopardess. Happy birthday, Eve. To Leopardess, everybody. Let's give her happy birthday love in here. Sorry, I know, Chris. I saw it. I just like I answered you back. I separated off, so I'm gonna read it today. I'm so excited to read it today. We're gonna get there. Like I said, Chris, you take your time. You write at your pace. You get it out there, and we're gonna work it out. I've never used Blue Magic hair grease. I don't know it, so I've never used it. And I think I want to make sure I get everybody's comments. Doug Hess calling me, and I'm live in the morning. Okay, that's interrupting my. Okay. I'm sorry, Doug Hess. I'm actually live on YouTube. Say hi to the fans. Okay, so I guess I'll be live for the next 2 hours. So I guess I have to call you back after I'm done, I guess.
Please do. I just want to talk to you about a sponsorship opportunity. So
very good. Very good. I'll call you afterwards. Bye. All right. Sponsorship opportunity. I love it. Call Doug. Sponsorship. Okay. Shit, my pen. There we go. I thought my phone was off. It's not off. There it is. Now my phone's off. Okay. Work is my life, I guess. You know, I understand that. I said yes. Everybody's got to give Leopardess some birthday love. It's your birthday week, so you can say birthday week, birthday weekend. You know, they go down there in Nashville. I forgot that just threw me off. Like, what we're talking about. But yes, I've been going out there. I went to a revolving sushi place. But yesterday I went and saw a studio that opened. That was really cute over in Brentwood, one of the ritzy titsy areas of Los Angeles, with my chocolate twin Tony Moore, and we had lunch. So I've been out now. My friend Caesar and I went out. I was like, I've been out. And I'm tired. I don't go out and do anybody anymore. I put real clothes on. I put on real shirts and real pants. I was like, okay. I just ordered a bunch of stuff online. It's going to come. Now I'm leaving the house more. I guess I should get dressed. So I have some stuff coming in the mail. I'm going to try that, I guess. Doing that. But we're hanging in there. It's Thursday. It's June 8th. My friend Jerry Carroll, it's his birthday today. It's his birthday. I'm very excited for him. He turns 50. We do the race talk on Extra Connections. We actually have a new podcast coming out soon. Stay tuned for that, too. We're working on that right now. And he turned 50, so welcome to the 50 Club. I remember turning 50. That was 4 years ago, which is kind of weird. Shout out to my daughter who was in the emergency room the other day. She hurt herself. She's fine. Shout out to her. I did watch. I saw a BBC State of Mind. Yes, very good show with Scott. Yes, we love. I almost wore that shirt today, Leopard. I almost wore my State of Mind shirt today, but I decided to go right. I almost wore it. And I love. I seriously, one of the few shows that I actually watch on a regular basis is State of Mind. It's a really good show. And he gets really good people. And Grace said, yes, I'll be on there. Like you said, I'll be on there. We're working on it. Everybody's liking my video, Connor. It's all right. I get all these comments about how good looking Connor is. George Blackman, yes. How are you? Yes. Yeah, she's fine. It was a little scary little moment, some little thing, but she's tough like her father. We hurt ourselves all the time. Tony JC, hello. So since Tony's here, should I talk about my date with Flobo, our man date we had a couple days ago? We both got dressed up and went out. As you're here now, he looks so handsome. I look pretty good myself. I took Flobo to Daiso. He'd never been before. Which I want to go to. There's a bigger Daiso on the other side of town. I want to take him to. I remember he was saying that no one's posting the hats. So you saw he reposted my pictures and everything. Actually, I like hats too. I should get a hat too. I like hats. It's not with all this hair. I like hats. My hair is so thick and everything. Yes, folks, I love it. It's a birthday. It's a birthday. Thank you. I got some more garden video. I got some more. I've been out there and everything's blooming. All the roses are blooming. Everything's blooming. So I'll do some more garden videos. I love them. I'm part of a whole gardening world on Twitter. Bunch of guys and girls out there who just post all these great garden stuff. I don't know you guys, whenever we're driving around, I'm looking at all the landscaping in my houses. I'm trying to get ideas. I have some leafy stuff I just bought right now. I put it. Feel like I'm in a jungle. I love it. I love it. I don't know if it's the African in me or something, or the tropical in me, but I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. James, your interview with Connor was fire. How could you not keep from looking at him? His hair is George. I'm a trained professional. No, here's a little. I'll share this tea with you guys. It's kind of fun. It's nothing private. Hi, Judy. It's Judy's turn to cry. This song. So when we hooked in, he was at Y&R. He was on the set, and Matt Cain come on first. And I love Matt. Matt and I we're trying to get the sound going. We're talking. So I'm looking at him as he's setting it up. Then he switches the camera over, and there's Connor. And I'm just like, oh my God, you're so good looking. He's so good looking. You saw, and the hair is this nice thick head of hair, just like it's not even fair. And if you see his mother, Gina, she's just as beautiful. His family, dad, they're all just as handsome and beautiful family, just beautiful family. I'm like, it's not fair. It's not fair. So I found myself a couple of times going, hey, James, don't just stare at him. I just don't just stare at him. Keep the because he's a talker, so it was a great. The conversation was great, but it's like, you guys don't may not know about me. I don't write down questions. I don't write down questions. I have like a little note card with some notes on them, maybe. But I don't write down questions. I try to stay in the moment and follow whatever. And we mentioned football, and let's talk about that. I knew I wanted to ask him where he was from. There were certain questions I knew I wanted to ask, but I don't write down questions. Not every host can do that. I've done it enough now, and I know enough about the actors beforehand. It's called doing your research. I'm doing a class next month on how to do a good interview. So I'll be teaching people all of this stuff that I do. I do an interview, my little techniques. But he was an easy interview, and I told him that you're an easy interviewing, and he wants to do it again. He's like, let's do it again. I said, I'd love to. I'm like, anytime you want an interview, you can have one. That is not even. There's no question whatsoever. But he was easy, and when they're talkative and easy and easy, it makes your job easier. And so he's happy. He said, the thing is, he's happy to be here. He's happy to be here, and I think that's something I feel the same way about myself. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be in the room. That I get a chance to talk to these actors that I watch on TV or wherever you watch them from. It's incredible. It's not everybody gets to do that. I get to do it, and why there's not a lot of interviews out there with all these people. I'm one of the few ones who gets to interview them, and I don't take that for granted either. Because usually it's some of a digest, he soaks in depth. maybe Michael Fairman. That's it. I mean, Emmys are one thing, but the rest of the year, they're not anywhere else. Sometimes to talk, as I'm on now, but other than that, it's it. So I'm one of the lucky ones who gets to work with them and talk to them and have them on my show. So I try to do my best to showcase them and make sure they look good. That it's not all about me, but they look good. They're fine. And he just. I told him when he came on. I told him, I said before we start going, I said I just want to tell you I'm one of your biggest fans. I told him that I'm one of your biggest fans, and I love your hair. And that's why I said we're going to watch your hair first. He couldn't stop laughing. Watch your hair first. So I was like, and there you have it. So it was. I'm glad everyone's enjoying it. I'm glad everybody's liking it. I'm loving the comments. So keep them coming. I might even do a little mini show on all the comments I'm getting from him. His is so far it's one of the most commented videos that I've had in a long time. So I've been good. I know how to pick the people. I pick the people for you guys. You know, I know how to pick the people. Okay, so I see we're already. I'm not going to talk about it now because I got to save it for the weekend. I got Soap Chat. I got the GH show, but yes, Zeke and Jordan, very good. They had some little black on black sex. Love it. That's all I'm going to say now because I got to save all my comments for that. But I'd love to have Gavin Houston on my show. I'd love to talk to him. He was at home. And said, "I'm going to need some attention." But yes, I have to save all my comments for that. But so you guys can talk about it. But I'm saving my comments for the weekend. I got too many places to talk about it, so I got to wait. But I'm glad they're doing it. I'm glad they're doing a little something. Again, the show just has too many characters. We got to figure this out, folks. We got to figure out either better rotations, whatever. We got to figure it out. It's a lot of characters. So I don't want any characters to fall into the cracks or not be seen or storylines lasting 20 years. We got to figure this out, General. So we got to figure out a lot of these. We got to figure it out. All these shows, we got to figure it out. The writers' strike is still on strike. We're about to end 6 weeks of this. 6 weeks is still going. The DGA came to a tentative agreement, so I guess they're working that stuff out. But SAG-AFTRA, folks, only have a couple more weeks, and if they don't get their agreement, they're going on strike. And I said, then that's really is a wrap if they go on strike. That affects. It's a bigger guild than all the others. Everybody was asking me that. You can be a part of all the guilds, you can be part of all of them, but this one, it's a bigger guild. And it's actors, it's writers, it's a bunch of people who are part of SAG-AFTRA, and it's if they go on strike, we're screwed. I mean, I know in the past it's happened when they went on strike, it's really screwed everybody. So, but 6 weeks we haven't gotten any kind of resolution for the writers, and that just to me, it's so disheartening to me. It makes me sad to hear that they just haven't come to any kind of agreement. It's just like really none, no agreement at all. I don't get it. I don't get it. So yes, I am caught up on Bold and GH. I'm not coming on Wide. I have one more episode of Wide to watch. Yes, I watched yesterday's, but I'm caught up on all the others. I think it's time for my applesauce. My applesauce. You know what? Dig into this thing. I'm like, so I eat light for this time, and that's it. And then yes, Whitley. Let's put that on Saturday too. Mm-hmm. Hilarious. At the Soap Chat, someone reminds me I have a Kim Cole story to tell. Oh, the thing is, it's a Kim Cole's Bernadette Cooper from Climax story to tell. So I told somebody, remind me if you're coming Saturday. Remind, I'll tell you that it's a great story. It's a lot of fun. Part of my past. If I can find it by Saturday, I'll find the my autograph I got from Bernadette Cooper actually, and what she wrote to me. It's so funny. But I'll say, but yeah, I got a bunch of stories to tell. So that'll be a lot of fun. So yes. So how is everyone out there doing? It's my turn to ask you guys how you're doing. Anything you need to talk about while you're here? Anything going on? At the fires happening. I feel bad for everybody out there. Yeah, that you can't breathe, it's not good. Susan Russo, Susan Russo. She's coming on Saturday. Hear all my stories. Also, my homeland of Puerto Rico, it's hot there too. It's a record heat. The world's going crazy, kids. It is. Climate change is here. Like anybody says. That's good. Oh, it's like George, you and somebody else are writing it down. That's right. Oh my god, that's so funny. Oh, so Tony had a financial planning call with Casey Moss too the other day. How funny. I know Casey's into that now. Former Days Are Alive star, Casey Moss. Well, okay. Matt just tell us all, okay, so okay. Work it out. On the 19th, I will be, 19th, I'll do it on 19th. Day after Father's Day. So I will be celebrating Father's Day. Of course, I'm a father and grandfather. But then the day after, I'll be back to normal. Plain old James, back to normal. I know. Father's Day is funny because it's my first Father's Day without my stepdad, which again, he wasn't my father, but he wasn't really a father figure to me either. But he was my mother's husband, and we showed him respect because ex-military, he loves my mother. So it's gonna be kind of weird that not having him. All these firsts are starting to happen now. It's gonna be kind of weird. And so for my mom, it's really hard for her. So Father's Day is this weird. This year's been kind of weird because it's kind of my day. Before it was our day. It was all the men in the family. So it was our day. But I think overshadowing kind of for her husband's not here. It's not her father, it's her husband. It's gonna be kind of strange for her. She's like, I know it's your day too. Like, girl, feel whatever you want to feel. Don't worry about me. I got kids and grandkids. They'll take care of me and treat me, the way I should be treated. But for you, I understand. I mean, it's gonna be a hard time for you. So we got this to go through. My mother's birthday. Let's go through this month. We have his birthday coming up. It's like so a bunch of firsts are gonna start happening. So it's gonna be very interesting for us. You're on new pain meds. Okay, good. Helps out with the headaches. I know you were having the migraines. So your pain specialist didn't think there were migraines before. Just very bad headaches. I mean, usually you could tell a migraine because it hits different. Because as you know, it hits differently than just a strong headache. A headache is one thing, but a migraine, it's. I mean, that shit's not funny. A migraine will stop you in your tracks. Will stop you in your tracks. Headache, you go ow, but a migraine, you can't do nothing. They're the worst. Like Lord said, seriously, you can't. My daughter suffers from migraines. So my daughters. So it's like hi Tracy Stevens, you just can't even. You can't even. I mean, they're just like the worst. So we're sending you love and light, and hopefully that you will be these will help at least subside them or lessen the pain. That's not fun. When I had Bell's palsy and I had the major earache and I was inflamed, it felt like a migraine on the side of my head. And so I trust me, I did everything I could to try to, cold compresses, hot compresses, things that were just all kind of stuff. It's not fun at all. At all. So hopefully you work that out. And so Matt, and aside to you, Matt, my mom being now not just retired, but also now single, so to speak, widowhood, we're going through her finances and all that together too. So it's kind of we understand that. Hi, Ethel. I'm sorry to hear that, Daisy. You suffered from migraines all through high school. That's not good. Yeah, my daughter got them a few years ago. She gets them, and they're debilitating. They are debilitating. So yes, I feel for anybody else to deal with that. I don't get headaches very often outside of, like I said, a issue. I get earaches and stuff. I get side pains from laying wrong or whatever. But it's not good. It's not fun at all. So yes. And why not, I guess, re-announce their on August 5th, their events. So you can look at on my, I posted on my pages. So you can look at there and see what they're talking about there. I know Botox. Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard of that. Botox. I've heard about singing in a dark place. I've heard that. I've heard that also. No heavy sounds. I've heard that. I've heard all kinds of different remedies. So yes, I've heard that also. No, they're not. They're not. There are no jokes. There's no guilt for voice actors. No. And some and animation and stuff. That's not under and that's not they're not under WGA or DGA. They're under. Some of them are under SAG after. It depends on the people who are in a part of it. So no, there's none. The Tonys are this weekend. See how I'm gonna watch them, see how they do. I did my nails today too, but my nails are I did purple on one hand and silver on the other. That helped you out, Daisy, sit in the closet? I was like, yeah, I heard the whole sit somewhere quiet and dark. That can sometimes alleviate. Right, yeah, but migraines, ugh, they're not good at all. Hello to the 14, 17 who are watching, 14 likes. Thank you very much for hitting the like button. We appreciate it. I gotta make sure I do these stuff. I'm gonna start typing them in. On our voice, I know, Krista, you go on, Krista. Um, so I have a Patreon, of course, and you should join, of course, because it's some great stuff on there. I put stuff up there every day. So you can join for $1 a month, and you get all kinds of goodies. Join that. I also have my Buy Me a Coffees. I have a new episode of Lots of Coffee that's out where I review coffees. I have like 45 episodes. So check that out and buy me a coffee while you're there. Then of course we have merchandise. And that's jljmedia.thrillist.com. And of course I'm on Poshmark. I just put some Crocs up on Poshmark. I'm putting some summer stuff up there. Because summer's here, kids. I'm on Poshmark under J Harrison Lot. You can check that out too. And of course, sign up for the classes. The classes and events. We're up through August. I'm probably going to work on September, October too, because I'm doing some traveling in September. So I gotta actually work it out for myself, my schedule. So I'm going to work on that soon and put those out too. I thought, if the schedule's out, it's already out there. You know, you can plan around it. You can see it. You can pay for things now for July or August. You don't have to wait till the moment. You can do it now and just get your spot. But like I said, I have two events this weekend. The mental health tomorrow night, and like I said, I'm dedicated to mental health chats once a month, whether it's one person or 100, it doesn't matter. If it's just me and one person, we'll just talk ourselves. But then I have the soap chat, of course, I do every month, and that's always fun. And a lot of folks sign for that, and that's on Saturday. Yeah, so check those out. But I have some classes coming up. I have some events coming up. I have all kinds of goodies. I'm sharing with you my stuff. I have some songs coming out. I have all kinds of books coming out. I'm working on some books. Working on all kinds of stuff, kids. All kinds of stuff. What you got? Like I said, I have no life. I just work 24/7. It's all I do. And check my emails. That's all I do all day long. Once I get off of here, I'll probably call my mom, check in on her, see what's going on with her. I may go by the day. I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna see how my day goes. I gotta do a walking Lucy video. Everybody loves my Lucy walking videos. I can do that. And then tomorrow, I love you tomorrow. I'm gonna go to my house tomorrow. I'm decided yet. One of the two. I'll figure it out. But then I got more work to do. I just got work beyond work beyond work beyond work. I got to do a video for these shortbread cookies. Is it a real butter cranberry shortbread cookies from New Jersey? But these ugly fruit, it was good. They was making fun of me. It was good fruit. I got videos to do. Hi, Sherry Calvert. You're not driving? You're not driving somewhere? Ooh. I just downed that coffee. I was like, oh, I did it. I did it. I hope I get it. I hope I get it. How many people does he need? Little chorus line. Well, man. I'm looking down. I got so many tabs open. I got so many things open down there. Crazy. Well, no, so Leopardess asked me if I've seen the Sarah Joy Brown tweet. Sarah knows I support her 1,000%. I retweeted her tweets. She did I guess a long Twitter space yesterday. Candace sent me a message. I was with my family doing stuff with them, so I wasn't available to go on there. But she talks about it. I get to talk about it. Yes, I love Sarah. Sarah Joy's my friend, and I support her completely. And so I know she's really she's working it out. So I'm like, I support her. I believe it happened, and just now it's time for it to come out. And she's right on some level. We're reporting on everybody's failures, like, oh my God, Tyler drank again, and so like, but there's things that go on in this business that no one talks about, and I know something goes on in this business that nobody talks about. Trust. Check your email. I check my emails all the time, Judy, all the time. That's what I do. My emails are down. My emails are down. Like I have 10 in there. A couple I'm saving. I got to take care of work after this, but my email thing is down. It's like 0 or 10. I try to keep a lot of emails on there. So we'll get an email account for Frank this weekend also. Good. So yes. And yesterday, so folks, we did not yesterday, day yesterday we did everybody wanted me to have soup and sandwich the other day. I didn't do it. What did I do that day? I can't remember what I did, but it was super sandwich. It was good. What I ate was good. I don't know what it was. I can't remember what it was, but I didn't eat super sandwich. It's like his recent count was like 230,000 or 250,000. One of the two. He's up there. I forgot what it was exactly. Yes, he lost his lawsuit, which I'm not surprised. I don't understand that phrase. I don't understand what you're saying there. But yes, he lost. But yeah, I check my emails. Check all my emails. Three watching, 20 likes. Very good, everybody. This is good. This is very good. Good morning. Yes, it's the morning. It's the morning. Exactly. There's a lot by Trust Me. There's a roundtable, actress roundtable through Hollywood Reporter. Some of the girls talk about some things that are at Natasha Lyonne talking stuff. Shirley Ralph's talking about stuff. I mean, people are starting to talk. So I mean, it's I've seen stuff over the years that's just like, what? It's you do this for me and I'll do that for you kind of thing. The casting couch is real. Also, they just use these pigs. They're just like running Hollywood, doing shit to people. It's like, really? And getting away with it for years, just getting away with it. I have many friends in the business who have been touched or untouched or touched or whatever in the business at some time in their lives, and they make a decision about how they feel about that. And it's the same with I believe in God. I'm a Christian on some level, but there's a lot of stuff going on in the church, and members of my family have been molested by priests. So it's like, but again, we don't talk about it as much either. It's like all this stuff. It's all about drag queens right now, apparently, and gay folks. We're trying to indoctrinate people up here. That's the whole point. Meanwhile, people in positions of power who are supposed to support they're the ones perpetrating these crimes over and over and over. And it's like we're not making it up. It's just it comes out over and over again. They keep saying stuff, but no, drag queens are bad, gay folks are bad, and transgender are bad. And then 50 years ago, it was black folks are bad, and Latinos are bad. Like it's all ridiculous. Like, can we focus on who is hurting who? I mean, that's who we need to be looking at. That's my little soapbox for today. Don't get me started, or get me started. One of the two. I just think it's there are real problems out there we need to really look at for everyone. Like there's some real issues out there that are just being kind of half looked at, not really looked at, dismissed. So I get people are talking now. People are telling all their business. When as many of you know, I was sexually assaulted years ago. It was pre there's no internet or anything, and the person who did it to me later died. So I don't really have many regrets in my life. But it was a different time period, and I think anybody would believe me. But I wish I had turned him in, and I wish I had done that. But I didn't. So he did die, but I feel like he got off easy because he died. That's just me. My school cried Richards and blessed you. See, there you go. I'm just saying it's these are common stories that are happening all over the place. You may hear about it, or teachers having sex with students, things like that. It was 2:30. So I said 2:30 first. Yeah, I did say 2:30. So yeah, I knew it was around there somewhere. So I mean, it's just that's the real we need to be looking at who's in charge of these camps and day camps and I mean choirs. We got to look at that stuff. What's going on there? I know in some cases it's cultural. And you don't say anything in certain cultures and things like that. So it's tough. I mean, those are where the real issues are. Not one drag queen went to one school out of a million women in America. That's not the problem. Transgender make up what 1 or 2% of population. Black folks make up 14% of it. Like it's one of Lawrence's brothers talks about a movie director. And who's Lawrence? Come on, who's Lawrence? But yeah, there's cases everywhere. We've all seen them and heard them. It's like I said, this is not a joke. Yes, I mean, that's why people are talking more now. They are. They're talking more. They're getting it out there. There's no shame. You got to break the shame. And that's why I talk about it. I mean, it may sound like I'm being just like, hey, I was raped. Like it was nothing. Like it was something. I changed my life forever. But I feel like if we normalize sexual assault, then that's the whole point that this stuff happens to everyone. My hair is crazy. I can't do my hair anymore with my tie. It's like it's annoying me. The hair was out. It's annoying me now. Oh, Matthew Lawrence. Okay, what a surprise. Well, everybody knows about the whole Dan Schneider stuff allegedly from Nickelodeon. All the little actors are talking about it. They're all grown up talking about it. I'm like, dang, that's good. I'm glad he's talking about it. We have to normalize. It happens to boys. It happens to men. It happens to. We have to talk about it. There's no shame. It was not your fault. It was not my fault. So that's how we do that. We gotta support each other. So, but anyways, but back to Sarah Joy. She knows I support her completely. We've talked separately. It's a lot that goes on out there. Trust me. If you've never been taken advantage of, you're very lucky and fortunate. There are a few out there who haven't. I say those who haven't, you are very, very, very fortunate. It's something that never leaves you. It's there, but it never leaves you. the rest of your life. I found it for me. I have found a place for it. I may save some of this for the chat. I have a place for it. It's in my life, somewhere. That's just kind of I have it there. But I had to work through it to get through there. I don't know if she enjoyed. I would say I don't know if she would describe it as a. I don't know. She says she's had a tough life. I don't know. I don't know if she would describe it that way. She's a very actually positive person. I mean, she's had some challenges with her health and with other stuff too. Like many of us she's my age group. Many of us had, we just kind of got through it. So I don't know. I don't know. Unless she said it. Unless she said it. I haven't seen anywhere where she said it. I've interviewed her. I mean, she never. But I wonder how she actually views her life. If it was it tough or just it was what it was, and she's had to work through it. I guess for all of us that all of us thinking, all of us here in the chat, like, did you have a tough life? Did not? I look back. I've had a tough life on some level, but also I've had a life that I've lived that just kind of had some moments that were that were something else. I don't know. Yeah, I guess that's a good point. That's a good point to bring up how people view their lives. I've been through a lot of things, but I've also been through a lot of good things. The same with Sarah, she's been through a lot of good things too. So I'll be curious to see what she thinks. So you want to share? Okay, yeah. Candace came to me. I was middle of family stuff, so I couldn't go on. I don't do Twitter Spaces, but I saw she was on for a long time. And she had a lot of folks in there too. Well, it's a new world, folks. We got to speak out on everything. Anything is injustice, we got to speak out on it. Whether it's done to ourselves or others, we can't just sit by and let it happen. That is not acceptable anymore. Not acceptable. And I'm not going to do it. I'm going to make sure I talk. And I do some videos or whether it's interviews or whatever. I don't give a shit. We're talking about it. And sometimes it's uncomfortable for some folks, triggering for others. I totally get it. But turn off the YouTube, go somewhere else. You can't handle it. But we got to talk about stuff like this. The world has some wonderful things and also has some really dark things. So I try to do the balance. I try to do a little bit of both. Yeah, Twitter's a little much. That's what it's the same here. I post on Twitter, but right now it's all about my Connor Floyd interview. So everybody's talking about that. Real Andrews just meant to comment on my comments. That's so funny. We follow each other. And a presidential candidate just followed me on Twitter. Okay. Interessante. And that presidential candidate has 1 million followers. Real just thanks me for saying how good his performance was. Thank you, Connor. Isn't Connor dreamy? We talked about that earlier, Sherry. He's just so dreamy. He is. He literally is dreamy. Thank God I haven't met in person. I think I just would melt. And he's just so nice. He's just a nice guy. So thank you. I view my life that I survived bad, enjoyed good, grateful. So for me, I used to always view my life was horrible, it was bad. It was like this whole thing. But I look back and it was bad. Oh, I had some bad moments, but I had some good stuff too. So for me, I'm changing my narrative to more of like there were some rough moments in my childhood, like anybody else did on some level. I grew up in some times that weren't as friendly as they are now, whatever. But I always say I've had a full life. So if I died tomorrow, which I don't want to, but if I did, I can say I've done a lot. Good, bad, and everything else. So I can't really complain. So for me, I've changed the narrative to more like, oh yeah, I had a rough upbringing, and there's some things that were fucked up. But there are some fun moments in there too. The one thing that I don't waver on is my dad, James Senior. He was not a good father, and that continues not. He's not in my life. He's not been a good father at all. But I've forgiven him for him being a bad father, and I've moved on. I knew it. I had a great stepfather, and he passed away last year, and I had another great my mother's husband, and he passed away this year. So I'm like, any father figures I had are gone. They're all there. Whatever anything was gone. Well, Leopardess, she was saying she was 40 before she told her mom she was date raped twice. That's the thing. You tell it when you're ready. It's your life, your business. If you choose, I mean, it's up to you to say something when you are ready. I feel like I've had my mental health chat already, which I'm doing this. This is what we talk about on my mental health chat. We talk even more. Yes. There's a lot of people, right? We have no idea how people have been abused, right, Crystal? There's a lot that's unchecked, undetected, unreported. There's a lot out there that's going on. You have no idea, right? You have no idea. We just don't. It's just unfortunately there's and in my time period, you just didn't you didn't say anything. And I was told by my rapist, no one would believe you anyway. So why would you even say anything? You're a guy. You're this, you're that, you're this. He said all these nasty things to me, and I believed it. It was late 80s. I believed it. So I believe it. So why? So I didn't. But I always think back to who else could have been hurt that I could have stopped, possibly, but I didn't do. I don't cry about it at night anymore, but I do think about it a little bit, going, God, I wish I said something. And then I could have stopped it with somebody else. So I don't know. But but it's life. It's why you only know what you know, you do what you do at the time you do it. And and now we know better. So I always say, if you wanted to share with your mother, if you never shared with your mother that happened to you, that's your business also, right? But when you decide to share, hopefully she was compassionate, was like, okay. And that's when you were ready to tell it. That's when you were ready to tell it. That's how I look at it as. But this is exactly what my soap mental health chats are like. We get really deep into it though too. But it's kind of what my chats are like. You're able to talk about your feelings and stuff. Um, See you. 22 watching, 21. Very good. Mm. I told you I'm socializing more, made me tired. It's like playing outside. That's a shame too. It's like playing outside. I get home and I'm like, I'm so tired. Forget about it. I do love Los Angeles, and I do like seeing in parts of LA, and I like eating at places and shopping as much. Yeah, the things are different now. They are very different now. Yes, yours was in the '70s, mine was in the '80s. It's a very different time now. Yes, but I also understand people get scared because I'd explained this to my brother-in-law the other day that he was like, well, "Why didn't they say anything now?" I'm like, as a person who went through it, there's a lot of emotions that you go through. It's not as easy as you think. It's very psychological. So, but I don't want to bring this chat down. It's early in the morning for me. I'm like, I'll bring this chat down to that. But yes, it's important stuff. But it's what I talk about on my Zoom. So you can join my Zoom and we talk about that stuff. But yeah, I'm like, I don't want to be a downer this early in the morning. But yes, I'm glad we said those few things. So yes. So let's bring it back up a little bit, folks. I want to have a good day today. I don't want to be all sad. Yes, Daiso, my store. Um, yes, I know you've been in therapy before. You've been before. That's fine. You're in therapy as long as you be in therapy. That's how that works. That's good. That's good. That you're getting somebody, at least somebody to talk to. That's like the best thing. Yes, Daiso. There's Miniso and Daiso. I love both of them. And we were in a place called Sawtell, Japantown, which is not Little Tokyo, which is popular in LA. It's another part of LA. It's really busy on the west side. It's a lot of Japanese restaurants and stuff like that. So Daiso, to me, I always say Daiso is like a 99-cent store Dollar Tree, but Japanese. I know. Let's get off. Yes, let's get back to some upbeat and fun. Like I don't want. I was like that was like, yeah, that's some serious stuff this morning. But yes, it's good to be so good. We said it, but like this is what. And there's so many cute things, and I don't know any of the prices. I don't know any of the prices, and I just said, "Here's a bag," and it was $25. This shirt. What's funny is this shirt. I guess it can be mango or low quat color shirts. It's like marigold or something like that. That's the color, the actual official color. So I guess it could be a mango color shirt or a low quat color shirt. I bought the chopsticks, but Daisy, I've decided, my brother doesn't watch my videos. I'm gonna give it to him for his birthday. He eats with chopsticks all the time. So I thought I might end up giving them to him. So I opened them up. So they're there. Yeah, that's it. But yes, I did buy them, but I may go back and get some more. There's some other stuff I want, but there's a better Daiso in another part of LA. So I'm like, I'm gonna go there. And but actually now I want to go to some of the Japanese stores in Little Tokyo. That's some great stuff. I grew up with a Japanese godfather, so I know all this stuff. So I was all into that world. They have the cutest stuff. But a lot of stuff like Flo was like, but I don't need it. There's stuff I want, but I don't need. Or he had an idea for something he didn't get. And I said it's tough. They always cute stuff, but I can never tell the pricing. Like, how many yen is this? I don't know. They have a conversion chart. And I was like, but I said, I have a bag full of stuff. I don't know how much it is. They was like 25. I was like, that's all. Okay, I'll do it. Oh, and you guys, we told this before. Speaking of Japan and China and all that, I finally gone to Temu, that app that my mother's hooked on. People are hooked on. So Temu, I just told her, it's basically wish.com. Someone said it here one day, and I was like, it's seriously, it's like, over there. Oh, yeah, over there. There is. It's over there. Industry C, Brooklyn has a Japan store. Yes, Industry in Brooklyn. But it's funny. Temu is basically my mother didn't get into Wish.com for some reason. I used to love Wish. Like I said before, there were some issues with Wish here and there. It's on a product, but it's cheap. It's made cheap. But the other day, I needed like a Daiso. I need a case for this little memory foam case for my new iPad. Not cute, iPad Pro. So it fits right. It fits right in my little purse here, and that's that. Temu. My mother got me this. My life is a mess. What is going on here? It's like shit everywhere. Oh, they got me this from Temu. It's a little tote bag. It's a burlap bag, which I love. I put all my stuff in here. My new little purse. It has one with a strap. And Temu doesn't pay me anything. But Temu was that. Temu was these headphones. So cute. Like, it's just crazy. So Temu tote bag. So I use that all the time. I don't draw or anything, so I have no reason to have an Apple Pencil. I've seen them, but I've never. I never used a stylus. My brother loves his stylus. I'm just hands, fingers. Kids go to Japan for fun. So, I like. Flip was going to Japan. He's going this year. I wish I was going. I can't go. But I wish I was going. My Beverly Hills housewife. I'm one of the housewives of Inglewood. Yes. It looks very Marc Jacobs-esque. I used to go to Marc Jacobs all the time, Daisy Flower. So your husband, so apparently Timu is like everyone's hooked on it. I now I'm like, what the fuck is Timu? But yeah, no, I've never got an Apple Pencil. I don't draw it. I would never use it for anything. Now pencils are cute accessory, but I would never use it. Idea of seeing the site shopping, going, yeah, that's me, Tony. I love it. But yeah, Team was very, very addictive. But I didn't get addicted, but I saw a lot of stuff. There are things I was like, the pricing is just like you wouldn't believe for some stuff, but I'm not addicted. So I'm like, it's good. I'm not addicted. But Apple, I'm trying to think, what do I have? I have two iMacs. I have the iPad, I have this other iPad I've had for years. Actually, I like this size. My other iPad's this size. I love this size. Oh, I love it. My old school. I got iPads everywhere. I want to learn Photoshop, but I don't know which iPad is good for it. The only thing I miss my job with pay is access provided tech choice. Of course, Matt. So, Matt, can you answer Daisy Flowers' question, Mr. IT person? Besides soaps, what have you watched on TV this week? Nothing. I've been busy. I don't watch a lot of TV. I've been so busy. I didn't watch TV. Have you heard about the new book, Burn It Down? I don't know what that is at all. No, I've not heard of it. What is it? Oh, I think I lie back, actually, JH fan. I watch The View every day. So I watch The View. I kept it as part of the soaps. So that's a lie. So I watch The View and the soaps. That's what I watch during the week. There's nothing on TV at night for me to watch, and there's nothing. I mean, I haven't watched any shows on cable. I've been too busy. Oh yeah, Leopardess. It's another one who does all the Photoshop stuff. So yeah, Lady Flower, talk to Leopardess. She's good too. She does all that stuff. I forgot about that. She probably could tell you where. Tell me when I see you again. Tell me when. Personally, I wouldn't care to use Photoshop on a mobile device, but clearly a lot of folks do. Otherwise, Adobe wouldn't put the time into making the app. So I guess that's your answer, Daisy Flower. I don't do Photoshop. I don't do drawing. I don't do any of that stuff. So. Oh, I know chat gets a little slow, so I'm waiting to hear answers. I'm waiting to hear. So, folks at home listening, I'm waiting to hear answers. They'll give me answers. It's a book about Hollywood. There are chapters about behind the scenes like Lost. Okay, I have to check it out. I'm not on top of books either. I'm on top of James Patterson books, but everybody else is not on top of my books. I'm actually finally getting the James Patterson biography. I want to read his book. I use P-Chop a couple of times a month for the interface of the desktop. So Daisy Flower, Matt's talking. Matt and Daisy are talking to you. Matt and Leopard's talking to you. See what they're saying to you. It's all asses and elbows to me, as my uncle would say. It's asses and elbows. I have no idea. That's the one thing. I'm gonna have to use AI to do drawings for my children's books. I'm like, what do I gotta do? What I gotta do with that? I'm not a drawer. Oh, it's AI stuff. It scares me, but Flo was trying to tell me that AI is gonna be good, and I should lean into it. My brother's friend told the same thing. I'm like, we're scared of it, but it's like, just be into it. So, folks, I actually have a book club now. You guys asked for a book club. The book club is my book. You know what? I should actually get the book and have it out. Well, 1 second, kids. Talk amongst yourselves. As I fall over here. Hey. Hey. No, I can't find it. Now I can't find my book. But anyway, I'm gonna find it and show it to you guys. I can't find it. But I just ordered some. So I have a book club. We're gonna meet on July 3rd. It's on a Monday. It'll be a free Zoom, but it's not gonna be cost because you have to buy my book. So there's two ways you can do this. You can go ahead. It's 54 short stories, part two. And it's all a bunch of short stories. So we're gonna go through the short stories, see which ones you liked, which ones you didn't, which ones you'd like to know more about, which ones moved you, which ones didn't, the whole thing. But it's a collection of short stories, really simple to read. So you have a whole month basically to read it and get it. So the book is on Amazon. And you get, I think you can get it through Kindle and regular. But you can also, if you want an autographed signed copy by me, personally directed to you, you send me the money, and then I will send you the book with your name on it and sign, write a little note to you and sign to you and send to you. So you have two ways to do it. Go on Amazon yourself, get it, or get it through me, and I will give it to you, and sign it. So you have two ways. And then on the third, I'll send out information. My on Facebook, the page that I'm running all this off of is in between the pages with JLJ. Go to Facebook, like that page, and I'm doing all information on there too. But also on some other pages with information also. But so that's the whole point. I'm starting my first book club. My first book, we'll see if it's successful or not. If no one buys my book and if no one shows up to this thing, then I'll probably cancel it. So I'm doing it. People ask me to do a book club, so I'm doing one. Let's see. I said, let's start with me first, and then we'll go to some other books. But I just want to see. We'll see where this goes. Not everything is successful. Some things, they fall apart. But I'm going to try it. I'm not Oprah, but I'll try it, and we'll see what people do. So we'll see what happens. But that's out there. So yes. I have seen a trailer for the Color Purple. I liked it. So you guys are talking about the whole thing. Are we talking about Zeke and Jordan this weekend on both the Soap Chat and GH? I gotta save. I can't talk about everything. I gotta save some of the stuff for those two things. So the next week we won't be on next weekend. So I'll probably talk more about GH during the week on these shows. But this week I gotta save it. I got two places to talk about it. So I'm gonna wait till I say it on that one. But all my books are on Amazon.com. Just type in James Jr. books. I got a bunch. I got more than a bunch. More than a bunch on there. So help yourself. Oh, my applesauce. The one book I want to show you, I can't even find it. Leopardess is an android. and use Apple. I love my Apple products. All my stuff is connected. I love my Apple stuff. But I know folks who like Android. They do. They like PC. They like Windows. They love it. I used to work on both, but I fully have come back to the Apple world. I'm in. I'm hooked in. So today I should do my lunch poll today. I didn't eat what you told me the other day. So, but we'll still do it again. Should JLJ have for lunch? Should it be the soup and sandwich? I have no taste for either. I got no taste for whatever. Pizza or salad? All right, folks. Go ahead and vote for what should James have for lunch? Soup and salad, pizza, or soup and sandwich, pizza or salad. Go ahead and do your votes. I'm curious. I don't know what I want today, to tell you the truth. Yes, Walt Willie's coming on GH. Candace is not excited. She was on the show the other day. She's not excited. I'm like, not Candace is not excited. So we're very curious what happens as he plays the lawyer for somebody on the show. Chances are. If you are logged into the app, you should be able to vote. So today the sun's trying to come out. You're an Apple girl, or your job is Android. I've had that too. Where at work it's one, or it was reverse. At home I was PC and stuff, and at work I was Apple. There you go. Matt's answering you. I love it. I'm glad to bring you guys together. You guys can talk about stuff, bring you guys together. So please vote. Got 5 votes. I got 17 of you watching. So far, salad's in the lead this time. Okay, salad. A good salad slice is good. It helps with a lot of stuff. Now, okay, I have no salad stuff here at the house. I would have to buy. I would have to order salad in. But there are a couple places I go to that have good salad. One place, Simply Salad, is the bomb. And El Pollo Loco has a good salad too. Good tostada salad. We probably will leopard it. I mean, Sherry probably will. And Zeke's a lawyer. So we got a bunch of lawyer stuff happening. Everybody's in trouble on GH right now. Everybody's in trouble. Y'all need lawyers. I've been on 72 minutes already. Wow, that's crazy. Time goes by fast. It really does. It goes by fast. Yes, they're doing a Jerry Douglas tribute, which I'm shocked. I'm like, oh, after all this time, okay, that's fine. So it should be fine. But I guess they never did one. I guess they never. When he died, they didn't do it. So I guess he has probably time. We wish Michael B. Jordan ain't going on a soap opera. I'd love that. A cameo, but nah, not gonna happen. Be fun. We did. Good morning, Brown A21. Are you enjoying your grandchildren in your backyard? Where my pen fall? Pizza and salad are actually tied. I was like, okay. Do, 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 do. Now pizza's ahead all of a sudden. That's crazy. Oh yeah, I'll be talking about that this weekend too. I can't talk about that right now either. Do you think they'll recast Jax? No. My favorite pizza is simple. It's pepperoni. My sub pizza is pepperoni. No. I am a fervent dissenter of pineapple. But I think pineapple pizza is dumb. I am fully against pineapple ham on pizza. I know. She's right. Everybody knew that. Maybe liberals didn't know, but everybody knew. I hate pineapple on pizza. Me and Flo will fight about that all the time. Oh, and my brother-in-law and I fight about that all the time. I think it's the grossest thing. So no, I'm a very easy breezy cover girl. Just pepperoni. Sometimes pepperoni and what would you call it? Sometimes pepperoni and mushroom, pepperoni and black olive. So yeah. Not there yet. I thought they were there yet. I'm sorry. But how pizza got ahead? Wow, funny. I like a good greasy pepperoni pizza. I'm gonna eat it. I'm a thin crust person. I don't need no big thick crust crap. Ugh, fruit sushi, not a big thing, but not a big fan of that either. Not a fan. The only thing I like zucchini bread, like banana bread on occasion. Um, that's it in terms of fruit and mixture. I like pineapple side down cake. That's the only thing I like. Yeah, pineapple pizza is a big right. It's a big people just like. So no one's voting. Okay, great. I'll stop the vote. Nobody's voting. Only got 8 votes. So I don't know. I'll get something. Sometimes my polls successful. Some aren't. It sounds dirty, but you know. Sometimes my polls are successful, and sometimes nobody wants to get on them. I guess. So, but I'm not a big pineapple person anyway. I like pineapples, okay, but pineapple juice, whatever. I like it kind of. I'm not a big pineapple girl. Because there was fruit and sushi when I was with Flobo the other day. It was going by. I was like, oh, no, thank you. Keep it separate. My mangoes, yes. At Sam's Club. Yeah, I don't go to Sam's Club, so but the best pizza is at Costco. Costco has good pizza and good price. I'm at the boat to go home tomorrow. More jobs to be done for dad. There you go. Mango sweets are my favorite too. At what's that place called? Jamba Juice. I always get the mango a go go. That's always my favorite. That's a classic favorite of mine. A mango a go go. Like banana. Just like the bananas. No platanos for you. Now, I get that. Actually, bananas have a texture, they have a taste. Some folks like them, some don't. I actually totally that. Bananas to me, I get that. But my folks, I love bananas, but I know folks who don't like them. I totally get why. Flavor, texture, taste. I get all that. As one of the fruits I go, that is like an iffy. You gotta catch a banana at the right time too, or you're screwed. Plantain. You like plantains? Okay. Well, I can't really comment on that. That's weird. Okay. Bananas are good in smoothies. Yum may. Oh, no, I get these. I totally get it. I get it. The texture, I totally get it. Totally get it. I don't know. I understand why people don't like it, like bananas. That one is not far fetched from me. Like, okay, I get that. That makes sense. Mango goes my favorite too. Poor thing. I'm doing just fine, kids, without pineapples in my life. My life is wonderful. Yeah, nothing. I'm trying to say, you're trying to behave. I know all this banana talk, Tony, and you haven't said anything. I'm very proud of you. Did you ever have the mango supreme cake at Red Ribbon and Seafood? No, I've never had it. Of all tech technology we have at our disposal, can we figure out how to keep mangoes ripe longer without? Yeah, that's funny. I like Jamba Juice sometimes. It depends on how they make it. I tried Robex, don't like them. But I tried. There's a place called Blenders in Santa Barbara I love. They're my favorite, and then Jamba Juice. And for a record share, I've been to Seafood City Filipino Bakery. We have one by my house. I've never eaten anything from there. I've been in there shopping with somebody else who needed to go. So, but I've seen it, but I've not eaten there. I was just asking my daughter the other day, because my grandkids are part Filipino. Is she going to feed them Filipino food? Their grandmother's Filipino. I don't know my son-in-law's side of the family. I've only met one of his brothers because of it's almost because of Uber. I saw your Ube thing, Jerry. Because of COVID, we weren't together for a wedding. I wasn't there. She wasn't there. We couldn't be there. It's like all this stuff. So I haven't met her, but she's Filipino. He identifies as black, so I don't know how Filipino he is in terms of food and stuff. But I was like, both my grandsons are part Filipino. My cousins are Filipino or half Filipino. They eat all the Filipino food. I don't know what ube is. I don't know what that is. I may have had it. I'm not well versed in Filipino food. I've had Filipino food that grew up Filipinos. I don't know what everything is. I don't. Yes, I've been to Erewhon. I don't go very often. It's very expensive, but I've gone to Erewhon. I have no reason to go there. Not one near my house or anything, but I've been to it. Yeah, I've been to one. But yes, I've had. I mean, because I said my first girlfriends were Filipino. I have cousins are Filipino. A lot of Filipinos in Los Angeles. So I eat whatever they put in front of me. Usually, I just eat it. A lot of Filipinos in San Francisco. I don't turn away food. If it smell look good, I try it. I'm not well versed. I'm not Filipino, so I'm not well versed. You know, no, my DNA says I'm 2% Filipino, which I'm like, okay, I don't know anything. I don't know all the stuff, but I'm sure I've had it. I probably liked it. My favorite purple. I say, I'm looking at Sherry's comments. I'm answering. My favorite pizza joint is in New York City. It's in Christopher Street. I mean, not Christopher Street. It's in the Village, the West Village. It's Bleecker Street Pizza. on Bleecker Street and 7th Avenue South. It's right on the corner. It's been an institution for, God, at least 20, 25 years. That is my favorite pizza place of all time. And then second is Round Table Pizza. I love me some. I grew up on Round Table, love it. Then Shakey's. Those are my 3 favorites. But if I could get Bleecker Street Pizza delivered out here, oh my God, I'd be so happy. Anyways, a purple yam. That sounds good. I love yams. I'm sure I've had it. I love me some yams. I'm sure I've had it. But yes. And one of these days, I can't go to New York right now. It's a little crazy. But one of these days, I'll be back there. We have Amanda Russ coming out this next week. We got to figure out what we're going to do with her. She's staying on my side of town. Luckily, she has other friends here too. She has Tammy, she has Flobo, some people she can hang out with, not just me. So we'll see what's going on. I'm not a ground beef person. But I love Chicago pizza. Chicago pizza is good too. I've had pizza there too. Bleecker Street I know Tony and the gang. My picture's up at Bleecker Street Pizza. You can see me putting a pizza in the thing with all those celebrities. I've been going there for years. I ran across them like a grillion years ago, traipsing to the village, half drunk. And then I stuck with them. They're nice guys, they're fun, and the pizza is just really good. I've taken all my friends there, family. Everybody's like, we love it. It's just, and in New York, there's so many pizza places. There's lots of other good pizza too in New York, but I just love their combinations. It's big pizza. It's good. I think Letterman likes it too. I think that's what I've got somebody, or JLJ, somebody. They have it up in the wall. Somebody likes them, but one of my last trips to New York, I was with my friends, and I was drunk, and somehow I was behind the counter and putting pizza out. They were like, "Is James and pizza behind the counter?" And they're taking pictures of me. I was just posing, like I don't even know what I was doing. And so I got the pictures. I sent it to them, so they were like, "Oh my God!" I said, "Tony and the gang." I used to go to Bleecker Street all the time because there's a Bleecker Street Records. It's on Bleecker Street too, like a few blocks down. It's a great record selection house. I don't know if it's still there, but when I went there last, I've been in New York since the pandemic. So 4 years ago I was there. I was there now, and it was the best in records. I used to buy actual records or vintage records and stuff. It's a place to order. Well, I said for here, I said it would be Shakey's or Round Table here in LA. We have 2 prides happening in LA. One was West Hollywood and one's LA, so we're not going to either of them. We now see that pizza foot on Patreon now. Look at it. That's it's funny. I don't do that. I just put it in my mouth. I don't do the folding, but some folks fold it. They do. I get it. I get why they do it, but I don't do it. But I don't know why they do it. But I mean, I said Chicago, I don't mind the deep dish. I've had it. It's a pie. It's like a meal. I don't mind it, but I like the thinner crust. They say again, greasy pizza. I do. I was at Southern California Pizza Kitchen yesterday. Tony got a pizza I didn't, but they have one with the cauliflower crust. Actually, I like a lot. You can't taste the difference. It tastes like regular pizza crust, but it's better for you. I'm like, man, cauliflower. It's so weird, and I love it. Yeah, Chicago deep dish is not my favorite, but I've had some there. My place in Chicago is Potbelly. Get my Potbelly sandwich in Chicago. They're all over Chicago too. That's my jam. There's Potbellies. Get my hot sandwich. Yes, I know New Yorkers full pizza. My family's from New York. I know that. I've been going to New York since I was 11 years old. I do know that. Yes, they do. A pizza. I don't eat any pizza really to put a photo up anywhere. You love chicken empanada that is well seasoned, no cheese. Okay, sounds good. Empanadas are good. They're also delicious. They're not my go-to thing, but they're good. All this food talk. Now I would say this: when it comes to ground beef, every once in a while I want a taco salad. And to me, a taco salad, sometimes it's ground beef is the best beef to put in taco salad. So I will go there for that sometimes. Nice warm hot meat and put it in a cold salad. That works for me sometimes. It's really good. I was doing that for a while. I was just like, I had these ground beef patties and I had to use them. I was like, let me just chop them up. And that's it. Bye bye. Bye, Crystal. Thanks for coming through. We'll talk to you later. I'll see you. Well, I'll see you this weekend. So, but thanks for coming through. Have a good day. About 91 minutes. Thing. I'll be getting off here soon too. But I think but yeah, a taco salad with ground beef sometimes is the best part. I'm not a ground beef person. It's not like I'm always make ground beef and put it in our spaghetti. But I'm not a meatball person or any that kind of stuff. I like shredded beef. I'm not a big ground beef person. But I went through a ground beef phase during the pandemic. All I wanted was ground beef. I was like, yeah. Now Phil is waiting on the pineapple debate. Some tacos. Again, I'm not a pineapples and tacos either. Nachos. I can see that. Ground beef and nachos probably fine. Ground beef in sometimes in some chilies is good. Like when you have chili, I like cube beef, but sometimes ground beef is good in chili. It depends on what it is. Yeah, it depends on what it is. Make sure you get your free breakfast crunch wrap top on Tuesday and G with the app. Oh, I didn't realize that. I do have the app on my phone. I do. And my sister does want to go back to Taco Bell for breakfast. That's so funny, Sherry. You mentioned that. She wants to go back. I gotta tell her. We gotta go on. Well, we can't go on Tuesdays because I guess breakfast is served all day. So I guess I'm looking at the app right now. Um
and then fixing the problem. And what I want you to start doing is having a come forward, and each day you're getting a chance to laugh again, and you're getting a chance to say, you know what, I'm starting to connect dots about my life and what.
let's see. We gotta talk about app. But I guess they serve it all day. Okay. Oh, it's not served all day? Oh, then we can't go on Tuesdays because she working, so that won't work. I have had lasagna with ground turkey. I'm not a huge ground turkey fan either. But Del Taco had ground turkey tacos at one point. I loved those. They seasoned them very well. I loved them. So my sister works on Tuesday morning, so that won't work for us. And I don't mind ground beef in lasagna. That's one of the things I mind in that. But ground turkey is good for you. Like I said, I've used it on stuff, but I'm not a huge ground anything. So not for me. Well, to talk about them ground turkey tacos were so good. The seasoning on the ground turkey was really, really good. And they're better for you, and ground turkey's better for you. So, I'll sit back in my chair. I love my chair. Thank you guys. Love my chair. Stretch. Oh, there are stretches. Stretch. Oh, look at my chicks, my friends, the world girls. They have 72 Patreon. I'm like, how do they have 70? Because they're pretty. Because they're pretty. I'm sure all these guys are getting their Patreon because they have like 72 people. I'm like 72 people. What is that? I don't even understand. Another chair. Oh, I can relax in the chair. I can lean back in the chair. I'll put my arms down. I'm gonna go to sleep, you guys. Good night, everybody. This night you can watch me sleep. I love that sushi video he put on Patreon. Kind of live your talent. It's fun. Anxiety. It's fun. I've always wanted to go to a floating sushi place. There's one place in San Francisco that had it on boats. I've always wanted to try it. The only anxiety I got at first was like, it goes kind of fast. I'm like, I'm gonna grab it. So Flobo was great to grab some for me sometimes. I couldn't get it, he could get it. Because I'm left-handed and I was sitting where how he could sit, he could grab it. I couldn't grab it. So so it was good. Lean back, I don't lean back. And so it was good. It was fun after a while, and they count your plates, and that's how they charge you. It was a great location. I guess there's several, but I like that area, so I said I would go back. And we went at the right time. We got there. What was I'll come get you around 4. I'm like, you know, I eat early. I'm all eat early, because by the time we were sitting down, it got crowded. It's a small, tiny place, but it was so good. The sushi was really good. It was really good. I was very impressed. You guys are making me hungry. Is what's happening now. And it's getting close to lunchtime. It's 11:14. She's like, love grilling. I'm still gonna just made a ground beef, pork, potatoes, carrots. Ugh. You can keep the carrots, you can keep the raisins. The other stuff sounds decent for me. I'm not doing on carrots or raisins. But tomato sauce, steamed rice, pork or potato, that sounds good. I'm good with that. But how do we get to food? Now my stomach's like, oh, I'm hungry. I guess it is lunchtime. I'm trying to decide because I have so much work to do. I'm trying to decide should I leave the house for a few hours? Just say fuck work. Leave the house for a couple hours and like just wander the streets. Get that exercise in. And I'm always like, no, you just stay home, James. You gotta stay in and work. Uh, yes, Tony. See, there's Tony we know. Tony's back. Tony's like, held it long enough. Held it in long enough. And long enough. Oh my god, I'm so tired. I didn't do anything but come here and talk to you guys. I like raisins and oatmeal. I haven't had oatmeal in like half a year. I've been craving it recently. Like it's time. I had too much um oatmeal, and now I'm craving it. We've had that for lunch. You eat kosher, so Lebanese eats kosher. Got it. Yeah, that I have no idea. She's not my dog. She's at my mom's house. And it's just like, who's not my dog? I just borrow her for videos. She's close to me, but because my mother was sick, we became very close. I wasn't even involved with Lucy really until my mother was sick. And then my stepdad died. I ended up becoming close with her. She's like now she's attached to me. She's a cute little baby. So I would I want to walk another direction. So I want to do that next time I walk there. So I might do that today or tomorrow. I'm decided. Yes, I've had Filipino spaghetti sauce. I know that for sure. I've had that. But Lucy likes Lucy and Bear. But yeah, we gotta see. Everybody wants Lucy versus something, so we're trying to figure that out. That neighborhood's so quiet. It's a nice neighborhood. I do like lumpia. I do. I like that. Oh my God, let's food talk. Okay, I'm ending it now. You guys are just make me hungry this morning. I'm like, I can't think of anything else for food. So I've been on 101 minutes. So everybody, thank you for joining me this morning. Sign up for my events. I got two, one tomorrow, one on Saturday. I'll try to come on in the morning. And so I'll be back in the morning talking more. I love chunky bars. It's my favorite. That's Flobo's favorite too. So yes, now we're talking constipation. Okay, it's time to get off here now at this point. We're on constipation. So I'm James Jr., of course. Follow me everywhere. Watch my Connor interview. Let's have a good time, folks. Have a great day today. I might be testing out if you're on my Facebook pages, you might get notifications that I'm on live. I'm testing stuff out. So I will talk to you next time. Have a good day, everybody.